Hey everybody, it's Ariel, or Ariel, just don't call me Ariel. And what I want to talk about today is the Amber Cole and Cierra Wilson issue. The Amber Cole kind of thing, I think that she was victimized in a way because she obviously made a mistake. That's not something you should be doing in public with whoever it was, a friend, a boyfriend, whatever. But it got to the point that she was so depressed about it because of the kind of reactions and people were harassing her and joking around about it, that she was on Twitter talking about she wanted to kill herself. And that's how all the attention came from it. You know, she obviously felt some type of remorse because her mom even got on her Twitter and was talking about, well, stop harassing my daughter kind of stuff. You know, and it's unfortunate to see, but then there are people like Cierra Wilson that are sitting here that obviously love the attention. You know, knowing me, I had to go on her Twitter and do some research about it before I talked about it. And I happened to read one of the tweets that said, it was from a girl, I don't know where she was from, but mentioned Cierra Wilson saying something along the lines of, I read an article about you in a newspaper. I bet you're loving the attention, you know, and Cierra Wilson responded saying, of course I'm loving the attention, and she was obviously very proud of her act. But that makes other girls look like shit. Like, I don't understand how you could get caught doing something like that, you know, or willingly doing it on camera and not be ashamed of it. And me and my mom threw this point out about the adult film industry, because they're doing the same kind of thing, but the difference is that they're getting paid to do it, and two, it's in a controlled environment. You know, everybody that you're performing with is tested, you're tested, everything's clean, it's in a controlled environment, you know, and those people are doing it to feed their kids. So what are you going to do one day when your kids ask you about it? Are you going to be proud of that? I know I couldn't be. You know, I have more respect for myself as a person. You know, your body is your temple. You only get one. You know, it's not to be misused and treated like it's disposable. You only get one body. And when you're going around fucking random dudes like that, you don't know if that kid has an STD. You don't know if he has AIDS. You know, you're putting yourself at danger. You know, you're risking your own health doing things like that because of the temporary attention. You might like it now, but you won't like it one day. You know, whether it be days, weeks, months, years, it'll catch up to you one day. And one day you'll be sitting there and be full of regret because of what you did a long time ago that you can't take back, you know, just because it was something that was of interest to you at the time. You know, and it's just disappointing to see that, because I'm not that old myself, but I feel like a lot of young girls need guidance these days. Like, they need someone to tell them what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, because especially with the media and what girls see on TV, they don't know who they are yet. And they're being exposed to a lot of things, like sex at an early age, you know, it's the littlest things, even like bikinis, you know, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, which means girls are forced to show more of their skin because they want to be the ideal image, when half of these women out here that are the ideal image, there's only 7 women out of thousands of women that are that size, which their bodies have been modified most of the time by plastic surgery. You know, that's not even the ideal image. We are programmed to think that that's what we need to be, that we need to be promiscuous and we need to be all these things, when really girls need to start valuing themselves. They don't know their own value, and that's something that bothers me a lot. You know, it's hard seeing girls that probably aren't much younger than me, and I know when I was that age, I wasn't doing that kind of stuff. You know, I just decided to make this video because it was something that I felt strongly about, and I just kind of wanted to put my 2 cents in it. I mean, I know a lot of people feel the same way that I do, so this was just kind of like my venting video on that. Leave feedback, comments. You know, don't comment with any negative bullshit, because that's just a waste of my time. You won't get a reply. But yeah, tell me what you think, and that's about all I have to say. So, bye.